Good morning. Day 5. This is camping in mid-June on Dartmoor. Absolutely freezing. That's better. Yeah. Well, it's porridge time, but we're just looking at our Alp kit down sleeping bags, and I suppose they're 3 years old, but they look,
that's how.
feathers seem to have disappeared. So
And I mean, they're all over.
Yeah, we're wearing feathers, so I think it might be maybe phone Alp kit and see what happens. But I don't want to buy new. It costs too much. Anyway, look at that. Whoa.
We could glue the sleeping bags with that.
Oh God. Never mind. Just tuck in. Okay, all packed up. Coffee had. Porridge had. And we've got a short stretch into Chagford today. I think we did about 12 and a bit miles yesterday, and we've got about 7 to do.
This side.
Absolutely freezing in the night, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely,
Really cold.
absolutely freezing. You didn't sleep very well, did you?
No.
I slept okay, but yeah, really cold. So anyone coming up to Dartmoor, be prepared.
And make sure your down sleeping bags have down in them.
Make sure the down sleeping bags have down. Anyway, all packed up, all clear, all cleaned up, and let's get our way into Chagford. Okay, we've now eventually rejoined the Two Moors Way because we'd diverted off late last night to get up close to the edge of that forest out of the wind. So another pleasant day in sunny Devon, but definitely aren't we so lucky to have had this weather, because I think to walk across the moors in rain and mist would have it'd just been miserable, whereas this is just beautiful.
That's why I'm getting confused.
Well, an update so far. Bit of a mixture of woodlands, some nice little woodland trails, few open fields, but yeah, a pleasant change from the moors. We were on the moors for about, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour, then kind of inland, more farmland, and yeah, pretty places like this. Really nice. Okay, we're taking a diversion. Take two. Rewind. Okay, we're taking a diversion off the Two Moors Way, and we're going to come into Chagford, and we are going to stay in a B&B, or we're going to stay in the pub. Just think it's time we had a shower. Things are getting a bit smelly. Yeah, we've done 4 nights now. 4 nights?
Yep.
Yeah, we've done 4 nights while camping. So a bit of
wet wipes have run out.
wet wipes have run out. So time for a treat. Stock up on some food. Get some bits and bobs. Yeah, so we might do a little bit of filming around Chagford, see what's around, and if not, we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
So rude. Well, good morning. Day 6. We've had a relaxing evening here at the Three Crowns in Chagford. Unfortunately, all good things come to an end. Yeah, so we got here yesterday afternoon, about 12 o'clock, so we had a half day walking yesterday. Now retrace the steps back down to Chagford Bridge, and yeah, rejoin you down on the bridge. Okay, retraced our steps out of Chagford, now down on Chagford Bridge, starting the next stage in the guidebook, which is stage 6, which is going to take us up to Morchard Road. Now we don't know if it's a place or it's just a road. We shall see. So I think the next stage is 18 miles, which we'll probably break up into two stages. This is the way. I haven't been concentrating. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Just past this unusual tree. Looks like it's built into a wall. Or the wall's built into the tree. And the tree's built into the wall. Oh yeah, that makes sense. What do you want, a crackerjack pencil? Just to pin it on. Well, pleasant start to the day. Lovely flat walk along the side of the river. You just see every now and again, see the trout surfacing. Quite a nice way to start, nice and flat and easy. We're carrying a bit of water this morning. Decided to carry an extra, probably an extra half litre, or is it a litre of water? A litre of water. So we've got 4.5 litres. 4.5 litres, 4.5 kilos. I didn't know really if it's best to kind of carry all that water or maybe kind of go half and then collect it as you go, but just put ourselves through the pain. Okay, this is Rashford Bridge, just on the outskirts of Chagford. And I think we go past the swimming pool in a minute. I think it's an outdoor swimming pool. Is it an outdoor swimming pool? Open air, open door swimming pool.
Yeah, and it was it's built on land given to the local people by a local family, and it was dug up by hand and the leak diverted to feed it.
Lovely. Oh, I've just passed the Chagford outdoor swimming pool, and it looks really nice. Apparently they take the chill off. It's slightly heated, and you can get a cup of tea and sometimes cake. But the local school was just using it then, and the guy said that after their swimming lesson they make them hot chocolate, which sounds bloody lovely.
But after a cold swim, they've then got to walk all the way back.
They got to walk back to school. But it's £5.50 a session if you ever want to use it, so I would recommend it. If you're doing the Two Moors Way, have an extra day off if it's sunny, stay in Chagford and come down for a swim. That is Rushford Mill, and it's the stepping stones. It's so pretty around here. Oh, maybe. Oh, it's lovely, look at that. Place to swim. Yeah, the path now emerges from the woods and the stream, crosses the road, and go over the main road here. But if you find yourself wanting a nice break, we stayed in that hotel a few years ago. It was on a special deal, but absolutely lovely, brilliant food. Yeah, you come across the path here along the river, through the gate, across the road, through another gate, and you're back on track. Sorry, hotel full. Well, I've just diverted off the path out onto Sharp Tor, and that's looking over to Hunter's Tor, and there's Castle Drago over there. So from down at the bottom, down where the hotel was earlier, you walk along level through the fields by the stream, then you gradually climb up along the path, takes you along to this point. But we're going to have a quick look at the castle, because we've walked along this path before along here, but we've never gone up to the castle, so we're going to have a quick look and maybe stop and have a drink. Beautiful though. Well, I climbed back up the path, and then we looked to see how far the castle was, and we had second thoughts, and we thought we can't be bothered to walk along there. So that is Castle Drago, or even Drogo. Drogo. I'm sure it's Drago. Hugo. Drogo. Apparently a lovely cafe, but we'll just have some nuts and a biscuit. You see that Sharp Tor and the castle beyond. Well, we've cut up from the, I think it's the Tean Valley, just near Drogo, and come up through Piddledown Moor, or Piddledown Common, and we're heading over to Drew Stainton, or Stainton, I'll put it up, Drew Stainton, and there's a pub there, and we're going to stop for a half of shandy, no more. It's half or nothing. And in the distance you should be able to see Exmoor. Well, fed and watered, pint of shandy, portion of chips, and lovely little pub. Interesting fact, the landlady was the oldest publican in the country. Is that right?
She was the oldest licensee.
She was the oldest licensee, and she retired at the age of 99, and she ran the pub for 75 years, up until 1990. I think we worked out she took over the pub in 1919 and ran it for 75 years. That's incredible. But anyway, we've got to get going. We can't stand here wittering. Never seen thatching done before. Okay, let's go.
Footbridge, but must be. Now you thought they'd have said that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. More climbing, and apparently, according to the guidebook, just down below, I think this is Winscombe Farm, there was supposed to be one of the one half of the sculpture. Yeah, it's supposed to pass, I think it's Peter Randall Page's second, or part of his sculpture. But we didn't see it. I mean, the path was quite overgrown, but didn't see it at all. That's a shame, though. And now heading up towards crossing the A30. So I hope it's a bridge, and we haven't got to dodge the traffic. Oh, finally at the top. You can see Drew Staten over there. Just see the top of the church. And the pub there, we just had the beer, is it was closed for about 2 years, and it's been taken over by like a community shareholders. I think there's about 500 or 1,000, a lot of members, but they've got bunk rooms, or they will have bunk rooms. So if you want to make that part of your stop, that would be pretty good, because then you could have a couple of pints and get your head down, all good. As soon as you cross over the A30, you go down a little lane, good signposts or good signage, and then you come straight into these fields, and there's just a little mark behind me on one of the sheds, but I don't think it's been I don't think they're well trodden paths, a bit clumpy under feet and a bit muddy. Avoid the bog. They're all lined up ready to charge. Get your stick out ready in a minute. Yeah.
They've got a cow.
No, they're bullocks. Away from the bullocks and into the woods. Okay, bit of an up and downer. I don't know if you can see the mobile phone mast up on the hill. We've just come from there, down through the hill, down through the fields, down through the woods, down to the bottom of the valley of the stream, and back up again. And in the distance, I think, over there, Dartmoor. Well, good evening. We made it as far as Hittersley. Hittersley, which is about 10 miles out of Chagford. We were starting to look for somewhere to wild camp, and then asked a few people, ended up asking someone in Hittersley, and basically just said, do you know if there's anywhere we could camp tonight? And the gentleman said, well, you can camp up in one of our fields up the road, he said, through the gateway. So moral of the story, don't be afraid to ask, because they were kind enough. All he said is that they didn't have any facilities, and if we would be kind enough to bury anything that we left. Anyway, we found a flattish spot. Believe it or not, we had the whole field to choose from, but there was like ruts about this deep. So we've come up into his little kind of
orchard
plantation. Yeah, orchard plantation. So be careful, don't step on any saplings.
Yeah.
Anyway, not a bad day. A bit tiring come the end, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Feet are really aching today for some reason, I don't know.
But the pub was good. The pub was the highlight.
Yeah, as always.
The pub was a highlight. Yeah, pretty. It was very pretty to begin with, out of Chagford and on the river, right up to like Drago.
Yeah.
Then we're definitely into just off. We're nearly off the Dartmoor map. So more farmlands now, I suppose. Farmland.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Time to put the tent up and flatten some grass.
Yep.
That's a nice wink wink. Say no more.
I'm taking my shoes off.
Ooh.
Well, not right now. In a minute.
All right.
All right.
Bye bye.